28th verse. So here Nachiketa, who was tempted, he is saying in 28th verse, he is saying, you are tempting me with such things. Abhidhyayan varnrati pramodan. Jiriyan martya. You know, this human being is Jiriyan. Two things are associated, old age and death. With what? With human body. Old age and death. Kwadhastha. Ku plus adha. Ku means bhumi and adha means down below. Bhumi, which is down, earth which is down below the other antariksh, what is it called? On the top of this, under this space, down below. So Kwadhastha means down below. The earth which is down below. Who is situated down below? Kwadhastha Jiriyan Martyah. Jiriyan Martyah. Jiriyan Martya means, take out. Jiriyan Martya means one who is old, he'll get old also. And Martya means he will die also. Which human being will be that who knows my old age is there and I will die also? Prajanan. And Abhidhyayan Varnrati. Varna means music. Rati means entertainments. What he was being tempted? Pramodan. Pramodan means pleasure. So, human being associated with age, old age and death, who will be reveling in dance, music, entertainments, pleasure? Problem is, when in front of him there is a big opportunity, who is beyond death and who can take me across that death by that knowledge. If somebody is available in front of me, ajiryatam amritanam upetya. This is for ajiryatam means, ajiryatam amritanam upetya means coming near Yamaraj because he was Devta. Ajiryatam upetya means having reached, having come near such a Devta who can give me some very good knowledge, and I am asking for a small thing. Who is that foolish person that when I can get so big knowledge from him, I am getting only third class thing from him? If God comes to you, don't ask. God supposing comes and asks, what do you want? Well, I want iPhone. Ab batao. iPhone 10 plus has come now. I want that one. Whom in front of Lord Vishnu? Supposing it won't come, don't think. Chances are almost negligible. But I'm just saying, supposing he comes and you ask like that, अब बताओ बुद्धिमानी कहेंगे इसको? You can ask bhakti, you can got liberation. What are you asking then? So he is saying, who is that person? Who is that person means who is that foolish person? That when you are there in front of me, Yamadharmaraja, and you can give me something very big, and I'm asking for something cheap pleasure of entertainments and pleasure. How can I be intelligent? How can I be called intelligent? Abhidhyayan varnrati pramodan ati dirghe jivite kurameta. So, who will want that long life which you are already giving? So, in short, let me shorten it. So, I have got the golden opportunity and I should not allow it to slip it away. I have already got wonderful teacher for you. I mean, like you, I would not like that you should slip away from this opportunity. I hope this mantra is clear. Yes, very clear. Because after this, I don't know you will get or not. I'll get or not. And you are the best teacher. So I will not leave and throw away this wonderful opportunity. So he says, next verse, let us see verse number 29 or 8? 29. Yasminnidam vichikitsanti mrityo यत्साम्पराय महति ब्रूहिणस्तद् योऽयं वरो गूढमनुप्रविष्टः नान्यं तस्मान्नचिकेता वृणीते. Again, यस्मिन्निदं विचिकित्सन्ति मृत्यो यत्साम्पराये महति ब्रूहिणस्तत् योऽयं वरो गूढमनुप्रविष्टः नान्यं तस्मान्नचिकेता वृणीते. So, first two lines are words of Nachiketa and last two lines are MCs. MC, Shruti. Upanishad is talking. He is not giving that. But what is there? What is Nachiketa saying? So, Yasmin Nidam. Yasmin means what? Yasmin means in that topic of Atma which I asked you, the topic with regard to Atma, with regard to the topic which I asked you, after death what happens to the self? Vichikitsanti. Chikitsanti means what? That word had come earlier. Doubt. I want answer from all of you. You should just say yes. Doubt. Only I had already doubt on this. Doubt. Therefore I didn't say. So Vichikitsanti means doubt. When you go back, I will have one. Please read the mantras in your room. In your room, you should read the mantra. See the mantra loudly. You will struggle. Because when I say it is easier to repeat it. But when you will read by yourself, you will struggle. You will read like, yes, yes, yes. Yes, min nidam chiksan. Yes, min nidam yes, min nidam but we will make it. Yasmin nidam vichikitsanti mrityo. When you will one day you will just make it. And you will be so happy. I can chant it. Yes, you can chant. I can by heart it also. Yes. On the topic in which we had doubted, O Mrityu, Mrityu is a vocative case. Vocative, understand? Address. O death. Achha. About the topic which we are saying that. And what is said here? Yat samparaye. Samparaye means what? Samparaye means that beyond the body. You know, you are talking about something Mahati. Mahati Samparaye means beyond the body. You are talking about that. That self which is beyond the body. Please tell about that. Please teach about that which is beyond the body. Bruhi. Bruhi means tell it. You please tell that to me. Nah means to me. Tat. Please tell it. Not that, okay, if you're not telling it is fine. No, you please tell it to me. So, about that which is beyond the body, Samparaya means Parlok Vishaya Mahati Mahat Prayojan Nimitta Atmano Nirnaya Vijnanam Yattad Bruhi Kataya Novasmabhyam. That which is beyond the body, about the self, please give that knowledge to me. This is the word of Vajashravasa. Nachiketa. Okay. So, this is the word of Nachiketa. Then he says, the Shruti says the last two lines, Yoyam varo nachiket, Yoyam varaha. This vara means boon. Gudham. Gudham means? Gudham means? Huh? No. Deep. Deep. This he has borrowed from Upanishad only. This is Gahanam, Durvivechanam. Deep means what? Deep means what? Not known by Pratyaksha Praman. Holy, what is Pratyaksha Praman? You didn't tell me. I told all these things. Not known by direct perception. It is not blue, yellow, black. Holy, I saw the black Atma last night. Where you saw? In corner of my room. Corner of your room? Yes. What Atma was there? It was dark Atma, and it was going up and down. Then what you did? You tried to catch that Atma. Then what happened? I got hurt. Sure. I think you should get hurt. It was not Atma, it was table lamp shade was there. Well, no, Atma was moving. I was feeling the air. Acha, Atma was airy. Look, all these things, if you hear, please, at least after reading this note, Gudham means which is because Atma is object, subject or object. Remember that subject. Subject cannot be objectified, and therefore it cannot be known by Pratyaksh Pramana. And our mind is habituated to seeing everything by Pratyaksh Pramana. Problem is here. How? How is it? It is not having a form. How is it possible it is not having a form? Here is where Vedanta becomes difficult. You will see it later on. How is it like that? Atma is dark or black. It cannot be dark and black. Because anything dark and black will become object of perception. An object of perception cannot be the subject. Therefore it cannot be dark and black. I think it must be fragrant. It must be having rose fragrance. Atma should have the rose fragrance. See, rose fragrance is also an object. No, I don't understand that. Hey, don't shout on me. No, because you are asking such a foolish question. Atma cannot have fragrance. Acha? Atma should not have fragrance. Therefore, it is difficult to, because our mind is habituated to seeing outside only. Problem is this. We have not trained our mind to keep quiet and go within. All the time, who said, what is said? Supposing little sound comes, immediately we go there. Who is there? Shabd Sparsh Roop, what is there outside? Who said? Never in the day also we sit quietly and see what is inside. It is difficult to go inside. Because Paranchi Khani, Vitranut Swayambhu, we are pulled outside all the time. Who, what, when. There is no habit of saying, world, enough, let me now remain quiet. What is inside now? Who is the one who is seeing this thought? That is where difficulty starts. Because we have trained our mind to think like that. We have trained our mind to go in the same ruts. Like a businessman has trained in his mind just to think about how much money I will get. Somebody's daughter is there who is not getting married. Now that father has trained his mind to see everywhere groom only. That boy is good. Very good, nice. Very good boy is there. They have trained their mind. Very good height he has. He is looking very sober also. Or supposing some boy is not getting married. He trains his mind. I think this girl is better. That girl is not good. This girl is very nice. Okay. Let me go to her house, ask what is your address. Can I talk to you for a few minutes? Yes. It happened somewhere. So that girl gave the address. That you can see me here at 5 o'clock. So he went to the house. With some gift also. This boy. Why? Because I have to marry. This is a very good girl. Good in talking, good in listening, good in everything she is good in. Now when she opened, one person came out. He said, yes. Well, can I meet such and such girl? Yes. Please wait. Can you know who are you? I am her husband. This person who went, it happened with somebody. And they tell to me to give me a lot of joy. I get a lot of joy. So I said, what happened then? He said, what happened? What? I had no choice. I felt like running away after that. Why didn't that girl tell me that I am married? But why you went first? You should have confirmed. Well, but such a young girl, how she got married? I said, that you ask her, not me. Now he had no choice. He went inside the house and sat. But he was very disappointed. Now after that, what to talk? Now that girl came. He said, yes, what you wanted to talk to me? I had such a hearty laughter when I heard this. I was very happy. He was very sad, but more he was sad, more I was getting happy. Anyway, our mind is like that. Constantly think outside. And here challenge of Vedanta is you have to go inside. You know what Vedanta will say? I clapped. So you as what is it? Clap. If you go to Vedantic teacher, he will not say clap. He said where you heard it. Huh? Where you heard this clap? Or in the hall. You heard in the mind. Mind. Not a clap. No. Then what was it? Thought. It was a thought of clap. Thought was there. Achha? It was a thought of clap. Yes. The clap was there, then thought was there. But you heard the thought or a clap? You heard a thought. Achha, come more deeper. Who heard it? Me. Who me? Who me? Before clap was heard, you were there? Yes. After it was heard, you were there? Yes. Is the same one who has heard the clap was there or different one? Now when you are talking to me. Same one. That means this I has not modified. You are the changing I or unchanging I? If you are unchanging I am sad is a changing I. This makes Vedanta difficult. Per se it is not difficult. But I am not able to take my mind from outside to inside. If I can take it, it is very easy. Go behind. Are you seeing your eye? Yes. It was there in deep sleep. Yes. It was asleep or awake? Awake. It does not sleep. Why? Who will see the sleep? From the childhood when you grew up to become youth, it had grown or same? Same. Then who's the youth? Different person. This different person and you, the same self, are different? Yes. This is Gudam. There is where you need dispassion, etc. Because dispassion keeps something unimportant for you. Dispassion gives you ability to go within. You can drop that topic very fast. What topic you can't drop, that means you are too attached to that topic. Dispassion gives you ability that you can drop this topic. Like marble is there. Somebody gave you 5 marble. And other person, hey, give me the marble. I said, take it away. I don't like. But as a child, you may not have dropped it. Dispassion means ability through which you can drop anything at will, happily. At will I can drop. But if dispassion is not there, then you are not able to go within now. And you will be blocked. You will be blocked. This is an intellectual block he has. He is blocked slightly. That means he is not able to leave that topic. You know what is the meaning of block? His intellectual block, his emotional block. He is not able to leave that flimsy, foolish, stupid topic at will. And bigger issues are there, he cannot take that issue, he is holding on to like a leech. He has an emotional block. is intellectual block. Let block be in the buildings only. What is your address? Block A, apartment 26, 26B. Where is the block? You go straight, you will get a block. But I am blocked. He's not able to think anything more about that. Dispassion fizzles out that block. You have become VIP now. You can immediately go inside. How long will you take to meditate? Moment I close my eyes, I'm there. Wow. You don't take time to settle down. No. Why? I can drop at will. You know, after a drop, let the thought go away. Why that thought is coming? ये नहीं होता. And drop it. This topic, finish it. In Mahabharata, the story comes about Dronacharya. Have you heard Dronacharya, no? So Bhim said, Shraddhamahata. Then he confirmed from Yudhishthir. So he believed that he was very attached to his son, Ashwathama. He became very sad, he became. Very sad. And he became very sad. But he was meditative. So immediately he got down from his chariot and sat in this asana. Closed his eyes. War was going on. Dhadam, dhudum was going on. Maro, Kato, cut him. And at that time, he closed his eyes and he got absorbed in the self, in that din and bustle of the war also. That was a dispassion. Like you can easily go into your room, nobody can stop you. If you have the keys, don't lose your keys. If you have the key, you can easily go. No, you can't. Nobody can say why you are entering the room. This is my room. In others' room, I have to knock. First, you knock slightly. Hello, Hari Om. He's not opening. Then you knock little. Hari Om. Not opening. He's there. Hari, he is there. I can hear. Then he comes out. Yes. You can't barge in the room. Why? It is his room now. But your room, easily you enter. Easily you can come out. Easily you can go in. Similarly, Dronacharya had a capacity to go inside whenever he wanted. So he saw a lot of sorrows I'm experiencing. He just went into the deep samadhi at that time. And that is where his head was cut. This is what Gudham, this is what makes the Vedantic topic difficult. Yoyam varo, this is the scripture Vedantis. Yoyam varo Gudhamanu pravishtaha. This is the deep boon. Nanyam tasman nachiketaha vranite. Therefore, Shruti is saying, MC is saying here. Remember that. Always think who is there. Therefore, Nachiketa is not asking any other boon. This is a best boon. Aha, thank you so much. So how many mantras were there in this particular chapter? This is one valli is over. Total how many vallis are there? 6. 2 chapters, 6 vallis. 29 mantras were there. So first to 9th mantra was the description of the story, etc. Qualification of Nachiketa. 10th, 11th mantra was the first boon. 12th to 19th mantra was the second boon. 20th mantra was the third boon asked. 21st mantra to 25th mantra was the temptation. Test was taken. 26th mantra, famous mantra was there, Shvabhava by Nachiketa. And then Nachiketa said, why I don't want what you are giving and what is I am wanting. This is the structural description of first valli. Only again, can you say once more? I forgot. once more. First to ninth mantra was the story part where Nachiketa's qualification are mentioned, like he had Shraddha, obedience, commitment. He says, I'm never the second, I'm the first only. His great character has been mentioned. Then 9, 11, 10th and 11th mantra is the mantra. First boon has been asked, where he asks. Then 12th to 19th mantra is the second boon. Don't ask what is second boon or what is first boon. I have repeated many times. Then 20th mantra is the question. What question? About the Atma. Then 21st mantra to 25th mantra is the test of Yamraj. Test Yamraj we took. Test in the form of testing his three things, Mumukshatva and Vairagya. He came out with flying colors and he gave 26 mantra, he said. That why I don't want. 26, 27, 28 mantra, Nachiketa said, why I don't want this. 29 mantra, half is Nachiketa's word and half is the word of the Upanishad. This concludes the first Valli. Now we will enter into the second Valli. I hope you were happy with this Valli. I can only hope so. And you should be in love with the text. I want just that you should be in love with Ramayana, with Gita, with Upanishads. A big achievement. Now let us see the second Valli now. Oh, second Valli will start right away. Yes, we'll start right away. Second Valli, I think this second Valli has 20, 25 mantras are in second Valli. Oh, it's a short Valli. No, don't think like that. It is a very beautiful Valli there. As you go in the scripture, you will really love. So beautiful mantras are there. So from first, I'm giving you the structure. First to 13th mantra is the glorification of Shishya, Guru, Vidya and Moksha. I'm repeating it. First to 13 mantra is a glorification of the disciple Nachiketa. Guru also is glorified. Who will glorify Guru? Not Yamraj will not glorify. Shruti will glorify. MC will glorify. Guru, Shishya glorification, Vidya, this knowledge what he is going to tell, and Moksha. These four things will be glorified. From 1st to 13th mantra. 14th mantra, Nachiketa is going to raise the same question which he raised in 1.1.20. First chapter, first Valli, 20th mantra. I will use, can I use like that? 1.1.20. You can understand that. Don't say what is 1. 1.1.20 will be repeated in 1.2.14. What? 1.2.14. First chapter, second Valli, 14th mantra. Oh. How he will rephrase the question. Okay. I thought this was very simple, very difficult, all these things. Never I thought I have to study so much in the course. Writing notes, studying is too much, I think. I can't cope it. From 15th mantra to 24th mantra, teaching starts. Core teaching starts. No praise, etc. Core teaching starts of what is Atma. Clear? I hope it is clear. So the whole thing should be, it should be like a wall you can see like that. How the structure is there in that first section you can see first value, okay, first to 9 mantra, 10 11 mantra, 12 to 19th mantra, 20th mantra question, 21st to 21st 5th mantra, then that was the Yamraj, then 26th mantra that question Shobhava came, then till 28th mantra, then 29 mantra half mantra and Nachiketa is clear. Like this it should be clear. Even in the dream you can understand that. And what were the four things which was I said in the first Valli? Brahma Vidya Mahima, Guru Apeksha, what is the need for Guru? Guru Lakshanani and Shishya Lakshanani, characteristic of a Guru and characteristic of a student. Oh, is it there now? I had said it was all scattered here and there. So greatness of knowledge, he said, if Devatas don't know, it must be great knowledge. This is the best knowledge. Then Guru is required because I cannot know it alone. Guru Apeksha was there. Then Shishya Lakshanani, so many characteristics Shishya had. He had Shraddha, he has commitment, he was loving the truth also, he was loving justice also. Then he had tolerance also, he has absence of pride also, he had dispassion also, he has discrimination also. Many things are hidden for us. What is called takeaway. Shishya Lakshanani. And what is Guru Lakshanani? What is Guru Lakshanani? That Guru also was so humble that he said, I offer salutations to you. If Guru is not humble, how can he teach humility? Guru should not teach humility. He should be humility himself. He himself is the value, not that he is teaching the value. And then Guru also knew the knowledge which Nachiketa was asking. And then Guru also was the one who is ready to accept him also. He had compassion also. Now, beautiful lines are in Valli number 2, chapter number 1. Chapter 1, Valli 2, mantra number 1 and 2. 1.2.1 and 1.2.2. These two mantras are very beautiful. Which mantra is not good? Every mantra is very good, very good. No, but it is good. Therefore, I am saying. So nicely is written, everything is so systematically. Scriptures are very systematically, very well placed, very well documented. Everything is very, well thought of. When I didn't know, I thought all these things are not that. But when I started studying, I felt they are very serious about their subjects. Spirituality was a very serious matter. It was not a casual matter. So he says now this first and second mantra, but that we will see in our next class.